So I have an issue with this tire losing air, and I found the issue with what's causing it, and it happened to be a nail in the bottom, and I sprayed some soapy water and you can see the bubbles coming out. You can see that. So we're going to take that out and plug her up. Stay tuned. So I'm going to do this without taking the wheel off, if I can save that bit of work, and if I not, then I will take the wheel off if I have to, but I'll try to do it without the wheel being off the car. So I'm going to try to get that screw off. I'll use my screwdriver to pry it off. Let's see what we can do here. And there we go. That's it. You can hear all the air shooting out of that. So this is my kit that I'll be using. I have the strips which will go into the hole, the tool that I'll be using to install the strips into the tire, and before I do that I have a makeshift reaming tool that I made with a screw at the end that I'll be using to ream the hole out before I put the strips in. I don't have an official reamer, but if you don't, I just put a screw through a piece of wood that I'll be using as a reamer to clean the hole out before I insert the rubber strips. Now I'm going to use my screw tool to get in there and just go back and forth to clean that hole out. I'll be in and out of that like that to open up the take out all the debris before I insert the rubber strips. So that's the adhesive strip that I'll be using to plug the hole up. Very sticky. It comes in this kit. I'm just going to peel that off, and I'm going to thread that through this needle, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done before I install it into the tire. So I'm trying to do this with one hand. This will actually go into this needle here, and I'm going to feed that through about halfway through, about that way, before I install it into the tire. That's what my tool looks like with the strip. Now I'm going to start proceeding to put it into that hole. So I'm going to keep pushing. Now you don't want the whole thing to go in. You'll leave about maybe an inch sticking out the outside of the tire. So now I'm going to carefully pull this guy out, leaving the strip in place. So I've left about this much. I'm going to trim it at the end, and then also burn it to kind of cauterize the end part, give it a nice seal here around it. So now that the plug is in, I'm going to inflate the tire and check the leaks. So again, I'm using my soapy water to spray that baby and see what if I have any leaks. And looks like we had success. She's good to go. So the next step is I'm going to trim that off, and I'm going to cauterize the end of it. And that's pretty much what it looks like when it's done. No leaks, we're good to go.